Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're doing a pond experiment and cleaning out the pig pen. It has been a dry September, but we finally started getting rain, and we've got over an inch of rain in the past 3 days. Sedgwick's ducklings are down here really enjoying it in the pond now that it's completely full, actually over full. Oh, the geyser! That's what's keeping it full. Now the geyser actually pumps in groundwater that fills up a sump pit, so whenever we get rain that fills up a little bit quicker and the geyser comes on more often. Right now the downspout is bypassed going straight into the pond, but usually that does also collect into the sump pit, and then the geyser activates and puts all that fresh water into the pond. But I did notice Sedgwick up here has been tearing up my mulch, and I thought that was okay because she wasn't really throwing it into the water, but she completely covered up my edging down there. Look at that mess. This is why we don't free range chickens. We're able to free range dozens of ducks out here every day and not make a mess in the gardens, but one chicken out here causes a... Oh, you did it! Good jump, girl. One chicken by the pond just causes big problems. Sedgwick. Gotta keep an eye on your ducklings. I don't know how much longer she's gonna want to stay down here with her ducklings getting bigger. She actually sleeps in her own house and the ducklings usually sleep by themselves. But Sedgwick keeps an eye on them during the day and even takes them out into the yard to forage. Mumbles. All the adult ducks are coming down. They've been foraging the food for us now that I have that chopped down. Looking nice over there. But we have dozens of ducks and they don't cause any problems in the gardens. But one chicken out here. Sedgwick. The ducklings are getting pretty big here. I think I heard some quacking, but I'm not sure who it came from yet. Definitely some girly sounds. But some of them are still peeping, so we're waiting for their voices to come in before we have them join the flock. I already have my breeding drakes and they're still doing well, and we also had 2 boys hatch out this year that are still raising up in the flock, and they're not causing problems yet, but they're not a permanent feature. Once they start to mature and start chasing the girls, they're going to be causing problems. Huh, Duke? We already have Ron chasing girls around here. We don't need any more boys. Don't worry, I'm just passing through. We got to do some clean out on the pig pen today. But I also want to see if we can try and clean up the duck pond. We've been working on the duck pond out here. We're going to be doing a big pond expansion. Probably in about a month and a half, we're going to get the big machines here, but there's a lot of prep work to do before that happens. We've been getting some stone out here staged and ready, but in the meantime, the ducks are still using their pond right now, and I'd like to try and clean up the water a little bit if I can. And if you've been following along, you know we've added over 4 pounds of beneficial bacteria. I even added a little bit more, and I don't see any improvement in the water. So we're gonna try something a little bit different today. We have the beneficial bacteria in the pond, and hopefully that is doing something. It's just gonna take a little bit of time to see the results. Huh, puppy, like you, huh? Like you, we're doing stuff, but he's still a little itchy. He's been getting better. He's definitely not as itchy as he was before. But he still has an itchy spot here, and his butt's real bad too. Huh, pup? Go. But I ordered a pond flocculant off of Amazon, and like a flock of birds, it's gonna flock all the particles of dirt together that are floating in the water and hopefully bring them down to the bottom where they can settle. It's called Rapid Clear, and it's from Pond Guy, so we're gonna see how it works in my pond. Oh, the geyser! I put a little bit in this pond earlier. Pretty much one dose. I don't see a big diff. Well, I kind of do see the bottom a little bit better. You probably can on camera. But I'm going to leave this go a couple more hours and see what it looks like later. But with having the ducks down here, they've been actually making the water a little bit murky. So I wanted to try and clear this water up too again. Because it is just beautiful whenever we have crystal clear water with the fish swimming around. We don't have fish in that duck pond over there. Oh, there's one boy. On the left. Looks just like his daddy Duke. Where's the other ones? That's not your full family, is it? Oh yeah, it is. The twins, the gray one, Duke's kid, and then Khaki, the mom. Where's Pebbles? She off on her own? You just keeping an eye on the kids right now? All right. Are you coming down into the pond too? Does Sedgwick allow you? You can come down if you want. We have ducklings down here though. I don't know if you want the competition. Huh? You guys gonna introduce yourselves? Get them associated with the flock. Sedgwick keeping a close eye on them. They're curious. Wondering what's quacking on. Huh, who are those birds? You were raised up in this pond. You didn't know someone else was going to be raised up in the pond. I try and raise the ducklings up in the koi pond before they head out to the main pond, but these ones actually had mamas down here, and they took them out to the duck pond early. Sedgwick is not taking her ducks out to the duck pond. So it might be good if these adult ducks come down here and get associated with them. What are you doing? You getting in or what? There's enough room for you. I'll back away. Uh-oh. Big birds. They're over the neighbors, pup. I think we're good. Keep it tight. You guys gonna all hang out together or what? Alright, pup. You told them. Hey, wait until they come over here, bud. You dropping in or what, bud? Alright, over here we have the Rapid Clear. This is what I'm talking about using. This is a pond flocculant, but water clarifier. It's supposed to rapidly clear cloudy or murky water, and it treats 64,000 gallons, which I think is pretty close to what I have out there. I might have a little bit more. So I measured off what I needed for this pond because it takes 1 fluid ounce per 500 gallons. So I measured off 1 fluid ounce per 500 gallons for the smaller pond here, but I think I'm just going to dump the rest of this jug out into the big pond. Oh, they got in the water. Be nice, Khaki. They're just little. I don't think Sedgwick wants to hop in the water and fight Khaki to protect her babies. Hopefully Khaki plays nice. Uh-oh. One of the twins doing a little chase. Gotta keep your space, little ones. Alright, you do you, ducks. Keep it civil. Now, whenever you use this treatment, it does say that you want to increase the oxygen in your pond. And my pond out here is run off solar. And as you can see, it's a fairly cloudy day today. We're only getting a few times the sun pokes out and hits the solar panels. So right now the waterfalls is off and it looks like the aerator is dead too. Mumbles, I'm gonna need you to flap around in the pond and make some oxygen, girl. It shouldn't be a big problem. The flocculant is going to work either way. It's just you don't want to suck all the oxygen out of the water because it could hurt the wildlife that's inside. But fortunately, the ducks, the geese, and the frogs that live in this pond can all breathe oxygen out of the water, so we shouldn't really have a problem. We might still have one goldfish in the pond, but I think this is enough water that we shouldn't run out of oxygen for the one fish. And if we can get that sun to poke out a little bit more, we might get some waterfalls flowing. Huh, Dabbles? It's amazing how white these birds stay in the brown water. But I'm going to go ahead and pour it out into this container so I can spread it on the pond a little bit easier than pouring it out of this jug hole. Alright, that might be about half the jug there. We'll try and get this evenly spread around the pond. Carefully, because this stuff was not cheap. A little bit there, ducks. A little bit there, Dabbles. Some by you, Mumbles. Go ahead, go float. Neat, neat. Rev, that's the steep end, pup. You don't need to go in that side. Come over here to the beach. I do not want him going swimming in this water right now. Come over to the beach, pup. We'll get some on this side by the waterfalls. Get it all rinsed out. Got some brown water in here. You can see how dirty it is, and hopefully it's going to drop all these dirt particles down to the bottom and clarify the water a little bit. Rapidly. I'm going to dump the other jug around the other side of the pond. Hopefully the ducks will stir it up and it can get evenly distributed around the whole pond. And we'll let it sit for a little while in the pond while we go clean out the pig pen, and then we're going to see what it looks like after. Nah, you don't need to sniff that. It is safe for pets and stuff. You don't want to put it in your water system if you're drinking it. They don't really test for that, but it's safe for wildlife. Huh, pup. Put some on this end. Spread it all around. Some off the top of the island. Try and get it all in the water. Good. And the last bit over here. And we'll rinse it out a little bit if I can reach the water. It's kind of steep over here. How do these ducks make it in? There we go. All right, you can see what the pond looks like right now. Not very impressive. Hopefully we see some rapid results. Hump up. And I'm also trying to shape up the goose egg island here. I'm trying to figure out the measurements that I need to actually spray paint an egg shape and get this shaped up before we actually start digging the pond. I want to fly a drone up here so we can actually get an aerial view and make sure it looks like an egg. But I'm working on figuring that out right now, so that's going to be a video here coming up soon. Got to kind of figure it out before we start. Puppy, careful. All right, there's probably a little bit more in here. We're going to make sure we rinse every ounce out of this. Hump up. And if you guys have a pond and you guys know what works, let me know in the comments down below. Because my pond out here has ducks in it every day and they're always dabbling the muddy edges, and that just brings all that mud back into the water column. Bon Bon, why do I have a chicken that far out? Keep a lookout. But my plan is, once we get the full pond dug out to its maximum size, we can actually start stocking some fish and make this a fishing pond and a duck pond. Come on, pup. You might even be able to swim in it too. But all right, we're gonna let the ducks stir that up and then we'll see what the pond looks like in a few hours. You heading back out there? Go oxygenate the water and stir it up. Need all the ducks out there working. Come on, pup. We're gonna go out and shovel pig poo. Coming in, pigs. Hey, Sully, why don't you stay inside, bud? Stay inside. Hold on, pup. Scoot, scoot, Sully. Echo, out. Out, these pigs will get you all dirty. Whoa, we gotta guard the gate though. Hold your ground, pup. Beep, beep, scoot, scoot. Sully, pick that butt up. Turn around, bud. There you go. Easy there, pigs. Don't chew on me. Hold on now. Hey, Specs. Just trying to get the gate closed here, buddy. There you go. You guys can spread it out. That was close. Beep beep. Beep beep. Alright, take care of the rest. Snowball. Hey buddy, don't get me all dirty. Don't get me all dirty. Hey, I'm just sitting here. Don't eat me. All right, I'll leave you be, you pig. That's why you can't come in here, pup. We'll chew on you. All right, with all that rain that we got, the pig pen turned into a pigsty, so I had to bring in some loads of wood chips to dry it up. I put 2 wheelbarrow loads inside the pen here to distract the pigs so they could forage around in there while I went inside and tried to get that all shoveled out. We got that cleaned out in there and 2 bags of fresh sawdust put down inside, and then we came out here again and put down another load of dry wood chips. So we got the ground all freshened up in here, got them fresh water in the bowl, and they're gonna keep their pull for a little bit. But so I could get that done easily, I did shut the door on the pigs. So we'll go ahead and open them back up with the counterweight. Take this off the hook and just let it go. See, nothing happens. So that's actually good. And then it's real easy, just even one finger, I can open up the door for the pigs again. Come on out, pigs. Got a fresh new pen to explore. Buddy. Yeah, you still have your pull. But you got some forage out here now, bud. Make way for your siblings. Solly, Molly, and Specs. Oh, he's going in the pond. All right, piggies, you hang out, explore your fresh pen. You've been good with your water now. It's not so warm, and you have a pool. All this rain. Good. All right, now we'll head down to the duck pond and see if anything changed. Pup. You watching those mice? Duchess, good to see you made it out. Ginny, what happened to your tail, girl? You molting too. And the chickens will find all the bugs. You don't need to go in there, puppy. Echo, get out of there. You sleep in my bed. Now, I did have my dad dump off a pile of wood chips right here. I'm going to use most of this on the outside of the pen and inside the chicken pen. I also want to bring a little bit uphill here around the curve so I'm not slipping going up the hill. Goats! What's goating on? You bouncing around? You up on your bridge, girl? You're way up there. What are you doing? Careful now. How's it going in here with Wrinkles? Huh, buddy? What are you doing? I already gave you a treat. You're not getting another treat. You can get some head scratches, though. Yeah, you can get some scratches. Huh. You silly goat. What are you doing? Back it up. This is my good shirt. If you want to get one of these shirts, you can go to whittacresdesigns.com, bud. Link in the description. I'm Bert. We're still working on your house, bud. We made some progress yesterday, but then we ended up running out of time. So whenever we pick up again, we're going to be working on the front A-frame here and framing out the doorway. It's a process, but let's go see what the duck pond looks like. We'll be back, goats. It's almost dinner time. Clean it up, chickens. Oh, we have a turkey on the roost. 2 of them. Good job, turkey. Go ahead up there, White Tom. There's space for more of you. So far, the turkey blockade upgrade is working, and it looks like they're trying to find another roost to go to. We have a couple of them that keep jumping on the gate at night. Hopefully they decide to go over to that roost instead. What are you barking at, Pop? Is Pants okay in there? Why are you barking? Why is this thing open? Pants, everything okay in here? You got both of your babies? We got water knocked over and you made a mess. What are you barking at, Pup? Show me the babies, Pants. Tell me everything's good. Is that one there? Or is that just more of your feathers? Can't really tell. Hold on, I'm gonna have to open the other door and get Pants some fresh water here. I just want to make sure everybody's okay, Pants. You good, buddy? Okay, you're moving. The Halo chick's okay. Don't step on him. Hold on, it's right behind your foot. Alright, I was just checking. I think everybody's okay in here. Echo Pup's probably just barking at mice underneath. Pup, you scared me. But she did need water. Hold on. All right, here you are, girl. Clean this off a little bit for her. Beep beep. Echo. Beep beep. There's some fresh water for you. Get this egg out of your way. Here, pup. You can have that if you want it. It's probably partially cooked. I might have to give that to the pigs. Everybody good in there? You want some water, Pants? Fresh water. Fresh water. You sure? I think you're thinking about it. You're still sitting on that one egg. Oh, I saw the yellow one. Good. That's what I was waiting for. All right. I enticed her for some water. Good. Good girl. How's the babies? Both good? Okay, I see them. There you are. Hello, little ones. Cute as ever. Good job, Pants. Just checking in. You guys can go out into your run if you want to. The door's open. They have some grass out here. Oh, puppy got it open. Good boy, pup. You handle that. I'm trying to make it down to the duck pond, but look at these goats. You're so cute. Goats. I see that tail wagging, girl. You look good up there. Huh, pup? Hey, Mumbles. What's going on? Anything happening in the duck pond? Why you got so many birds down by my koi pond? Sedgwick, you got your ducklings in order? Hope so. Alright, let's see. Gladys, did anything change down here? It said rapid results. I don't really see anything different about the pond. We'll give her some more time. Hopefully we see a difference by tomorrow. It does say to keep treating it, but that stuff is expensive, so how much do we have to treat before we see results? Well, hopefully it looks better tomorrow. If you want to find out, make sure to subscribe down below to follow along. We're going to be digging the pond out here before the end of the year, so we're just trying to keep the birds happy till then. Huh, pup? What about you, bud? You need a back scratch. You can't reach a spot. I can help you with that. Oh, that's the one. That's the one he can't reach. I can fix that, pup. Good boy. Alright, that's going to be all for this one. Hopefully something changes with the pond by tomorrow morning. We got the pig pen cleaned out, and I'm planning on restarting the mushroom coop project tomorrow. I did get a little bit done here, but the rain really slowed us down here the last 3 days. But we're still making progress, and there's always something going on here at Whitt Acres. So if you want to keep following along, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.